I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I don't blame him.
Hold down, man. Suitcase this, my cell phone and my charger don't walk with a limp. Get it knocked off or missing, you gon' get it. Next time I see you ass, you gon' leave airlifted.
What's up, y'all? You already know, man. Kfrogtv back in the building. Y'all go ahead and do me that solid favor. Hit that like, subscribe button if you haven't already. And make sure you hit the notification bell so you can see it first. Today, I'm going to be speaking on another incident that took place that I witnessed while I was incarcerated down here in the state of Florida. Y'all sit back and enjoy the story. All right. Now, as y'all seen with the intro, today we're going to be talking about something that happened to someone that touched a piece of pizza that ain't belong to them. All right. And like I said in plenty of other videos, the littlest shit means a lot. Respect is everything inside of prison, okay? You never let no one push over on you. You never let no one steal from you, take from you, finesse you, talk to you any kind of way. None of that shit, all right? Now, for this video, I'm going to be telling y'all how one time I was in a dorm and half my dorm ended up going to rec. The other half ended up hitting the canteen window, all right? So they were bucking us on canteen for the last couple days. So enough people complained and shit to where they stopped listening to the officers and made the officers call a white shirt down there, which is either a lieutenant or a captain. You feel me? It's above the sarge, all right? And the white shirt came down there and everybody was like, man, they've been bucking us on canteen for the last couple days. Fuck this shit. We ain't doing nothing y'all tell us to do. And you know, at the end of the day, you ain't gonna win going against them officers regardless. But you know, if you threaten them like that, you know, a lot of them will make you show them. Prove to me that you ain't gonna do that then. And then they'll want to put their hands on you and beat you up and hide you in confinement and all that shit until you heal up. But this situation here and plenty of other times, the officers would actually be like, all right, I understand. Okay, no problem. I'm gonna get the yard, once everything's locked down, I'm gonna go ahead and get y'all back out there to the canteen window since y'all missed y'all's chance to hit the window. So that's what happened on this day. But we were actually scheduled to go to rec. So half of my dorm went to rec. The other half lined up to hit the canteen window and barbershop. All right. Now, the one thing that I ate in the chain gang a lot was the pizzas. All right. Y'all know what kind of pizza it was, as y'all just seen. It ain't like a slice, like a triangle slice or nothing like that. It's like them French bread pizzas. You know what I'm saying? And them shits right there was like, they were like my survival kit, all right? They were like $2 a piece. You know, you go straight up to the window and you get two of them bitches and then you pay 80 cents for a little cup of ranch and you put ranch on that motherfucker or dip the ranch in there. There isn't no complaints, all right? That shit gonna make you feel like you ate a real meal off the streets, all right? And I don't know if it's because the way they cook the shit or what it is, because it don't taste the same on the streets, I can tell you that. And when you go to the canteen window and you get a pizza, you know, they come in the little single sleeve wrappers, and for some reason they cook them in the wrapper. When right on the wrapper it says, do not cook in wrapper, take wrapper off, all that shit is like on the wrapper, you feel me? But they really just rip one end open, throw that shit in the microwave, and then they cook it and they give it to you. Because at the canteen window, it literally is nothing but a little small window. Some of them even have bars. All right, and it'll have like a cutout of a box, a piece of cardboard, hanging out of it like in a slope. So that way when they give you things, it can slide. You put your bag right there and whatever you order, you know, they ring you up what you want and then they tell you to get your bag ready. You hold your bag right there open under the little slope box and that shit just starts coming out. It just cut, you know what I'm saying? All inmates don't have access inside the canteen. You know what I'm saying? That's actual inmates that work inside canteen. And you'll know which one those are because they usually walk around with a shoestring around their neck with a key hanging from it. You feel me? So when they make your pizza, you know, they literally throw that bitch in the microwave real quick and cook it in the wrapper. So when you get it, your wrapper's all melted and shit on there, but it ain't stuck to the pizza, but it's all, you get what I'm saying? So ain't nothing I used to eat more from canteen when it comes to a hot meal other than the pizzas and the burritos. They had burritos for $2 also. Same thing with those. They rip one end open, throw that shit in the microwave. Same thing. You dip them in a cup of ranch, boy, you're good to go. Man, this is my breakfast right here, man. Got the burritos with the ranch game, Sprite with the gummy bears. Y'all don't know nothing about that, man. For real. Shit fire. Something about them burritos, boy. Them shits hit different too, you feel me? But this situation here took place over a pizza. And what it was is, y'all know you hear a lot about don't eat the honey bun someone puts on your bed. You know, that means they're just trying to fuck you or something, you know? That's what you hear a lot when you hear about prison. When you go to prison, they put you inside orientation, usually at reception centers, and they make you watch that VHS tape. That VHS tape is the one that's gonna show you everything, little things about prison. It's like a tutorial. And in there, you see the honey bun put on the bed scenario. Okay, well, this situation here, you know, kind of is the same thing, but the person didn't place the pizza on no one's bed. Okay, this was actually someone's pizza that they had on their bed. They went and took a shower, you know, was waiting for their shit to cool down, and came back and someone ate their shit. And the person who ended up eating their, you know, pizza wasn't like no goon or nothing like that. He wasn't no, you know, serious ass person. He didn't take it or anything like that. He was actually someone that was junked out. Okay, he was fucked up on different, you know, narcotics and different shit while he was incarcerated. Probably in there for drug charges as it was. That was someone that came to prison, instead of rehabilitating themselves and getting better and learning, they got worse and worse and continued to use while they were in there. And you come across them no matter what camp you go to, all right? You're gonna have people that will sell the shoes off of their feet, people that will hit the canteen window, fill that bitch up with $100, because down here in the state of Florida, you can use up to $100 out of your account from Monday to Monday. It don't matter if you have $5 grand in your account, only 100 will go on your card. You feel me? And you'll have people that are junked out that'll fill their whole canteen bag up with $100 worth of canteen the day they get it, come back to the dorm excited as hell to sell it all to get high. And I guess this dude right here was really hungry. So what he did is he didn't steal the pizza and decide to sell it or go bring it to the dope man or anything like that, which you do have people that steal shit and then go bring it to the dope man and try to get rid of it as quickly as possible. And I'll be telling y'all a story about that one time that happened over a pair of boots, okay, where someone did that with a pair of boots, you feel me? But this situation here, the dude actually ate the pizza. He literally took the pizza and he ate the pizza while the other dude was in the shower, you know? And like I said, boy, them some good ass pizzas, boy, so I don't know if I blame the dude or not. And everyone thought, you know, he was just gonna beat his ass. You know, he didn't like, you know, hide it or nothing. He didn't make it known either, like, hey, attention in the dorm, whoever's pizza this is, I'm eating this shit. He didn't do that either. What he did is, he went over there, he walked and grabbed it. I don't know if he knew people were looking, if he tried to hide from people that were looking at him or none of that. But he just grabbed that shit and walked away, ripped the wrapper off, and that bitch was perfect temperature, boy. Perfect temperature where you eat that motherfucker, you know that shit tastes like you're on the streets. And that's what ended up happening. He enjoyed that motherfucker. He wiped his mouth, balled the wrapper up and everything, and walked to the trash can and threw it away. The dude came out of the shower, and he was like, man, hold on, man. Hey, man, who the fuck took my, you know what I'm saying? Who took my shit off my bed, man? Stop playing with me. Bye, bye, bye. One of you jits gonna get hurt. Who gonna be playing around and this and that at the wrong time? And, you know, he thought someone took his shit just to joke with him. I guess his bunkie was a younger dude that used to, you know, crack jokes on him, prank him, whatever it is. So maybe he thought his bunkie was fucking with him and shit like that. But that wasn't the situation, you know. And I got lucky by being in the dorm when this whole situation took place. Because like I said, majority of my dorm, you know, went to rec. The only reason that I stayed behind and didn't go to rec is because a lot of people who needed to hit the canteen window owed me money. And then I had people who wanted to get on my phone at the time. And it's $3 for 15 minutes, which is 2 packs of batteries. You know what I'm saying? And then they'd go out there and they, you know what I'm saying? They'd get the fucking thing and they come out there and they, you know what I'm saying? They want to get on the, I got you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. So I had people standing in line out there waiting to get batteries and shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? That's how we used to do it. So I happen to be in the dorm, you know, I'm on the phone and shit, and I got to keep my eyes on every single thing that goes down. I got to hear everything, even if I'm paying attention to my jack, because I got to be on my P's and Q's. If the police come in for anything, they're going to, you know, I got to make sure they don't find my phone. You know what I'm saying? This is $600 right here. So I got to make sure I'm, you know, I know my whereabouts and everything that's going down. You feel me? And what it is when you let people get on the phone for 15 minutes, like I said, I take it back. Prior in the video, I said it's 2 packs of batteries. It's 1 pack of batteries. That's $3. You feel me? It's 2 batteries, which is for 15 minutes. It's $3 for 1 pack of batteries. But people go out there and they'll hit the window, and you can only get 2 at a time in line. You know what I'm saying? you might have to get back in line, or, you know, hopefully you find a dude that's going to let you slide again if he sees you again, you know, because they feel like the people that own the canteen, as far as the employees, they feel like they'll get in trouble by the people they work for, you know, if they give you more than that. Because what is someone coming to the canteen window buying 8 packs of batteries for, you know? So I had a bunch of people that would go out there and get the batteries. They'd buy 2, 3, 4 packs. Sometimes they'd come in. They tell, when people owe them money, they tell them, oh, just get me some batteries. Because then they're going to come to me, the phone man, and get on the phone, you know? And that's how I was. If people owed me money and they didn't have it, hey, bro, what you want me to get from the window? If I felt like eating, bitch, get me a piece of pizza and a Sprite and a bag of gummy bears. Or I'd be like, shit, get me a pack of batteries, because you can never have too many batteries when you're the one that's controlling the phone, you know? So once the dude was done base checking, like I said, he was, you know, arguing, saying, man, y'all stop playing, man, give me my shit, blah, 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 blah. The same dude, you know, who was like the one that was junked out, he didn't be like, oh, I took it. I'm the one that took your shit. He didn't really say nothing. He was over there, you know, deciding to smoke some cigarettes or whatever he was smoking at the time. And someone told him, hey, I seen bro over there eating the pizza. So when he went over there and hollered at bro, he's like, man, I know that man ain't take my shit, man. Hell no. Because like I said, the person who was junked out, he wasn't a threat. You know, I seen people fuck with him before, and, you know, he'd get smacked in the face and shit for not paying his debt to people. Like, I seen different things go on with him to where I knew he wasn't a threat. He wasn't no one that would take your shit. But, you know, people be chasing, you know, and they can't help it. They can't help but to go after what they body they feel like needs. They need their fix. And if that was dope laying on the bed, he probably would have took the dope and got his ass whooped. You feel me? But he probably spent all of his money on dope. So then he decided, shit, I really am hungry. So he ate that man's pizza. So when the dude went up and was like, hey, man, check this out, bro. Hey, you was eating a pizza over here earlier? He said, yeah, I was. And a lot of people were like, oh, shit. And he's like, where'd you get the pizza from? You feel me? And then in my mind, I'm thinking like, oh, shit. You know, I'm already getting my phone put up. I'm already telling the person to come here, bitch, that's, you know, that's boofing my shit. Tell, hey, bro, check me out, man. Let's go ahead and turn this bitch off, wrap it up with the black tape. Let's get saran wrap on it, do everything we need to do. Let's get this shit put up for the night, bro, because something's finna cause the police to come in here tonight. So I was already thinking ahead of the game, you know what I'm saying? So when he says, where'd you get that pizza from? You know, I'm thinking he's gonna be like, oh, I bought it, or some different shit. That boy looked dead at him and he said, I got it off your bed. I was hungry. He said, you did what, motherfucker? And he grabbed him by the side of the, like, neck. Grabbed him by the side of the neck and shoved him in between the 2 bunk beds. Like it was, you know, open base. So you got bunks that go along the wall. The outside wall is double bunks. And then in the middle is the single bunks. You feel me? So when he did that, he slung him against the thing like that. When he slung him against the thing like that, the dude swung on him 2 times. The junkie, he swung out of fear. You know, he tried to throw a left and a right at the dude. You feel me? And I didn't know the pizza got the dude that damn, you know, mad. You feel me? Like, I thought, oh, he was going to beat the dog shit out of him, though. Like, I already expected that. But once he got swung on by the dude, he went to his bunk. Everybody seen him. So then I'm telling my dog, like the one that, you know, it's got the phone and shit, I'm telling him to go sit in the TV room. You feel me? Just so that way if they come in here, they decide to start searching people or massive shakedowns or anything, my phone is nowhere in the vicinity of any of the shit that's about to go down. You know? And I'm thinking it's just going to be a normal fight. You know, he went over there. He starts putting his shoes on. The junkie's sitting over there. He's all scared. You feel me? When he grabbed him by the neck like this and threw his ass in the cut like that, he like hit the window that had the bars on it and shit. Like it made his hair stand up on one side of his head because he had pretty decent long bushy hair. So it looked, you know, you could just tell he was junked out, bro. He was one of them people that wore the long sleeve sweaters and it had holes right here. And he'd have his thumb in it. So he'd have the sweater like right here with his thumbs. Like you could, you know, he was all junked out. You feel me? So I'm thinking they're going to fight. You feel me? Like when the dude went to put his shoes on and this and that, he comes back over there, you know, and the junkie dude, he gets up, he wipes his head and shit, you know, he going to stand his ground. And then that dude said, man, I'm not going to fight you, bro. I ain't going to fight you. At first they had their hands like, you know what I'm saying? Like fucking Street Fighter ready, like this. It wasn't like no set or nothing, you know what I'm saying? It was like Street Fighter ready, you feel me? And next thing you know, he's like, man, I ain't finna fight you, bro. And then the junkie was scared. You could tell he was scared. You know, he was just sticking up for himself. And all he kept saying is, I was hungry, bro. I was hungry, bro. I couldn't take it. I was hungry, bro. I was hungry. And then the dude's like, man, I ain't finna fight you, bro. and runs up to him and starts stabbing him all in his side. So now this dude's trying to fight to get him off him while he's hollering at the same time. Man, he stabbed this dude in the side of his stomach, like all right here, like 8 times, bro, over that piece of pizza. And that junkie, bro, that boy screamed so damn loud, you feel me, like to where I knew the police were going to come in there. And exactly like I thought they did. They came in there. Everyone that got involved, like tried to run and grab the dude up off the junked out person, all them people got put in handcuffs. They all got brought into the laundry room for questioning when it all went down. That's the reason I didn't get involved. You feel me? I just straight up like fell back, watched the shit from a little distance. And it was crazy because when he was hitting him, he was throwing hooks. Like and hitting the dude all in his side when he was throwing them hooks. But it was a poker, you feel me? Stabbed the shit out of this dude. This dude's whole shit filled with blood so quickly, it was like dark. It looked purple coming through the blues. Like the blue uniform, it looked purple, but it wasn't. You know, it was red, obviously. But since it was so much in one area, this dude got stabbed all in his shit for the piece of pizza, you know? And dude, you know, it was crazy because the dude who did it or whatever, you know, he ain't really have, you know, that much time either. It was a principle thing, you know. And then I ran into the same dude in confinement one time. And he was telling me, we were speaking on the vent. We were talking on the vent. He was either next door to me or downstairs, but we could talk through the same, you know, vent. And, you know, he told me he was a short timer and shit like that. But he was just so mad and felt so disrespected. And then it was more of, he didn't want to catch nothing if the junked out person, he thought the junked out person was sick, might have had something, you know what I'm saying, like some type of sickness or whatever it may have been, you feel me? So he said he didn't want to catch nothing, so he really didn't want to touch him. But I'm like, what do you mean, bro? You were stabbing all in his side and shit, hitting him up. He's like, yeah, bro, because at the end of the day, dog, he's like, I've always wanted to stab somebody. People didn't think I would ever stab someone, and I've always had it in the back of my mind, would I actually be down to do it? And I said, man, but you did that to that junkie, dog. You did that to someone, bro, that wasn't even a threat, bro. It ain't like you went and did it to some gorilla, dog, that's out here cutting people and bitches that's going to play with knives also. He was like, yeah, man, but at the end of the day, I had to teach him a little lesson, you know. He's like, he stole my shit. He ate my shit while I was in the shower, bro, so I stabbed him all in his stomach, the same place the pizza went. And I was like, man, that's just crazy, dog, you know. He ended up getting shit behind all that. He got caught for doing it. You know, it was red-handed because we had cameras in prison at the time. And there was nothing he could do about it, you know. And to be real with you, the person who got stabbed, I'm going to ask y'all, leave this shit in the comment section. Do y'all think the dude who got stabbed over that pizza, do you think he would be taking someone's shit off their bunk anymore? I'm going to leave this one up to y'all in the comment section. What y'all think? Do you think the dude that got stabbed all in his side and shit will be taking someone's shit off their bunk ever again? You think he'll be touching something that don't belong to him? Or do you think, yeah, he will because he had a problem? He was addicted. You feel me? He had a habit. Me, I'm going to be real with you. I think even if he got hit in the neck, in the face, I think he still would have took some shit off someone else's bunk. Because a lot of times, man, people, especially when they junked out like that, they don't learn their lesson. They don't learn from their mistakes. They live day to day. And they're ready to look whatever the next problem is in the eye, whether they mean to or not. You feel me? They're just looking at the next high. You feel me? But boy, I ain't gonna lie, the way he screamed, bro, I felt bad for him, dog. Even though, I mean, because at the end of the day, yeah, he took what didn't belong to him, but he did it and he flat out said he was hungry. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of have a soft spot, you know, when it comes to people like that. You feel me? Like, and I've told this in videos back in the day that, you know, there's been times that I see people I know that are hungry walking through the dorm, and I'll call them up to me out of no reason. I'll just be sitting there with my headphones on, tuned out, listening to music, and I'll see someone walking and shit, and I just feel like doing a good deed, and I'll be like, hey, old school, check me out. Or, hey, bro, come here. And I'll just open my locker, bro, and give them a suit. And they'll look at me because they never had no one do that before. I'll be like, nah, you good, bitch, eat that, bro. Don't be selling it to get high now. I'll never give you another one now, you get high. I want to see you, no, bro, let me eat it right now, man. All right, you feel me? And then I see them go over there, cook their shit or whatever. I'm like, all right, boom, I felt good by doing that because I had more than enough to give. You know, I had way more than enough for me. I had more to give, so I had plenty enough for me. You see what I'm saying? And when that man got wet, it was just crazy because he got stabbed because he was hungry, dog. And I know at the end of the day, a lot of people are going to be like, hell yeah, in the comment section, he got what he deserved, bitch, you shouldn't have stole nothing. I would have killed him over mine, blah, 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 blah. And then, yeah, it does happen. People do get killed over shit that they touch that don't belong to them, you know. And I'm not saying that, you know, he didn't get what he deserved fully. You know, he deserved to get what was coming because he touched some shit that didn't belong to him. And so he stole it, you know what I'm saying? He ate that man's food. But, you feel me? I don't feel like as far as it got taken, you know, it could have been resolved. They could have patched him up with a lock, busted him over the head a bunch of times. You feel me? Could have kicked his teeth in his mouth, you know, jumped him, beat his ass. But, man, that man got severe stabbed, bro. Like, severe wet up. Literally. Gone. Airlifted. Out of there. Over a piece of pizza. You know, and I know the pizza wasn't that damn good to where he's like, I gotta do it. I don't care who he's got, who's behind him or nothing. Fuck that whole army, bitch. I'm eating that pizza. Like, it was just, he was hungry. He would have did the same thing if it was a burrito. Same thing if it was a Chipotle hamburger that they have, or a cheeseburger, or a big ass chicken sandwich. No matter what it is, he would have did the same shit because he was hungry. You know what I'm saying? And he got fucked up behind that shit. That shows you, boy. You know, you got so many people in there that are going to have more than enough to give, and they ain't going to just be nice and hand you some shit like I did. You got people in there that are filled with greed. Them same people that are filled with greed are filled with anger. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And you can have no soups in your locker, and this dude over here can have 25, a whole case of them, and he can still be jealous of you for something. Because you got a bag of chips that he don't have. Bro, you got 25 fucking soups, bro. You worried about my one bag of potato chips. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is in prison, bro. People just, you know, it's like they find reasons to really hurt people. You know, like, everyone feels like the reason they hurt someone was the right reason to hurt someone. And there's times that people do deserve to get their ass whooped, dragged, even stabbed. You know what I'm saying? But then there's times that you could have just gave them the lighter sentence of the shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I know anything you get yourself involved to leads to consequences and repercussions. Straight up. Which I'm gonna be real with you. You steal some shit off my bed, bro. My first intentions ain't to go get a knife and wet you up. I'm gonna try to dish rag your ass. I'm gonna try to beat your ass and make you stay in my dorm. I'm gonna tell you you owe me more. I'm gonna make sure you get me more. All that, bro. You're gonna see a side of fraud that you ain't never seen before. You know what I'm saying? That's when, like, it triggers and it kicks in. Like, I crank. You know what I'm saying? That's what I call it, when I crank. When I crank, bro, I'm a totally different person than y'all see on this camera. You know, I'm just more mellow and laid back now. I don't have to live a thug, ratchet life every single day. I don't have to. I'm not in that environment no more. You understand? But when it comes down to it, bitch, I'm ready. I'm ready to rock. I'm ready for all causes or whatever fuck may come with it. You know? But if someone steals some shit from me like that and tell me you ate it, bitch, you was hungry, I'm gonna be real now. I'm gonna wanna whoop your ass, you know? But I can't sit here and say I would whoop anyone's ass that did it, because I never know how I'm feeling on that day. If I could look at that man in his eyes and I could see he looks at me and says, because I was hungry, bro, and I could tell he was full ass hungry, bro, and I know I got way more than enough to give away, I might have been like, all right, bro, you got that, bro. Look, I'm gonna charge that to the game, bro. I'm just glad that it filled you up, you feel me? But you gonna do something to pay that shit off, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, you gonna be doing something. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna teach you. It's like you gonna work off that fucking $2 pizza you just ate. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's someone I know wasn't hungry for real, or if he was trying me, or if it's someone I know had money or Canteen and had it like that or whatever, or if he took my shit and gave it away for dope, then that's a different situation. But me, I know how to, like I said, I got, you know what I'm saying? I got a heart in here, you feel me? So I know how to, like, you know, if it's someone that I really know is fucked up, really was hungry, I've noticed in the last couple months he done got skinny as hell. You know, I know it's his fault though, because he's on that dope. But at the same time, I know how to do a good deed and let it go. You feel me? That's just me personally. But if it's someone was like, man, what you mean I ate that shit, bitch, I was hungry. We're gridding. Right then and there, I'm going to rush you. You feel me? But if it's like, bro, I was hungry, bro. I didn't mean to, though. I was just hungry, though. I didn't know who it was, bro. You know, some shit like that. And if I truly see it in them and I can tell, yeah, they hungry, bro, I'm not going to sit here because then I feel like a bully. What that person did by stabbing that dude over that pizza was a bully move. You know what I'm saying? It was. Even though the dude who did it wasn't a bully. You feel me? Even though the guy with the knife wasn't a bully, he did bully in that situation. Especially taking it to the extreme of stabbing this dude all in the stomach over the piece of pizza. You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame him though. You know, because you know, everybody got morals. Everybody got their own reasons and their own fucking mindset of what it is they gonna follow behind and what it is, how they gonna carry themselves in prison. Like mine, I came in a man, I'm leaving a man. There's no way I'm coming in a man and leaving a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to kill me while I'm in here. And it don't matter just because I'm from the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? Even if I went to the West Coast. If I went to the West Coast, I would not be any different than I am down here on the East Coast. What would happen is I'd either kill someone or be killed. There's no in between. There's no me going to a different place or even a different prison down here on the East Coast in a different state. There's no me acting different than I am. I'm going to be who I continue to be. And if that would get me killed or I wouldn't make it in that prison, that's what it would lead to. You feel me? But I'm not going to curl. I'm not going to tuck no tail between my legs and curl and carry myself like someone I'm not just to make it in that prison. I'm going to be me, Frog. And whatever happens, if I got to fucking bag someone in the process of them trying to bag me, or if I get bagged and don't bag no one, regardless, that's life. That's what would happen. You see what I'm saying? Because everyone has their own mindset, their own morals, and their own things that they're going to go through in their mind. Things that trigger them and then that keep them, you know, above water, afloat, that make them, you know, that power them to make it through their bid. And mine is to go in a man and leave a man. You get what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure that dude who took the pizza, his shit was probably to get clean. You know, that's what, you know, but he wasn't getting clean. He fucking got high, decided to touch something that wasn't his, ate the pizza. I respected him for telling the dude, I ate it, bro. I got it off your bed. He told that dude flat out like that. And I think that dude was more shocked than anything to hear it. Like, are you fucking kidding me? You know, but it is what it is, man. That's one of the things that I seen took place over a piece of pizza, bro, inside of prison. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video on up. Like I tell y'all, man, comment section's open. Y'all go ahead, drop the shit in the comments, man. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all, let me know if y'all had any situations occur like this in your presence, whether it was over a fucking Snickers or Reese's, fucking Equal, a soup, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just let me know. Y'all know I try to interact with y'all as much as I can in the comment section. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one on up. Y'all already know to keep them squares, snakes, rats, and clowns out your circle. Feel me? And until next time, this Frog.